Alrighty, hello everybody, this is HUEHUE with another Dota is Hard in-house game. I know it's like I'm a one-trick pony. Anyway, once again with me is Roman. Hello Roman.
Hello, sort of mouthful of food.
Ah, sorry, terrible timing by me. Alright, so far we're seeing pretty standard stuff. Phantom Lancer is one of the first bans. People just don't want to deal with that shit anymore. And Darkseer and Keeper Light as the first two picks on the Dire team. So, also pretty standard, I guess. Lifestealer is the first carry for the Radiant. Probably could have started the stream 5 minutes from now.
Yeah, I'm calling it now. We see a Rubik. Rubik or Shadow Demon, one of the picks now. Second pick, probably Lena Distract, I guess. That's alright. Maybe
Yep, probably just rounding out their tri-lane.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's sort of what you do. Maybe they won't. I definitely think pick up Rubik or Shadow Demon, and maybe one more. Maybe a Clockwork, actually. That could be good.
Yeah, Clockwork's a really interesting pick. I'm glad that we've seen something new recently.
Yeah, he's so disruptive in team fights. Like, sort of, if you think of any other offlaner who sort of doesn't get that much, and he's sort of hard to kill in the offlane, and just come mid game, he can do so much with cogs, battery assault, rockets, ulti.
I think though you
Really
definitely
good.
needed a player who knows what they're doing, because you can't just pick him up on a whim. You need to have practiced with him and have a strat in mind, and a player who knows what they're doing with him the whole game.
Maybe.
Otherwise you'll just fuck up with him.
I don't know, he's not too bad. Just, if you're gonna hit a hook shot to initiate, do cogs, put your battery assault up, there, you've done your job. Team fight can form around that. Anyone who touches the tugs, it's pushed in mana burn. You can just die then, but you've done your job. Your lifesteal doesn't clean up. Though I will admit, he's not that good with a lifesteal on your team. Counter the lifestealer? You have lifesteal on your team. Yeah, you cog someone.
Lifestealer can't do anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, of
alright.
course,
Actually,
you do a Next Bomb.
he's infest, exactly.
Yeah.
It means you have to have that up first.
Or if you have a
Which
Storm Spirit,
is
the
a
Storm
fact.
Spirit could they go in
Radiant team
after
That's
the...
good too.
But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna see Darkseer and... Oh, I already said that. But Lion as well. Lion and Lena. Personally, I prefer...
Lion's good. This is a lower skill game, right?
I
Looking at?
think possibly, yeah.
I really like Lion in lower skill games because he's very easy to play. Just you land your stun, you do your hex. You don't need to have that good positioning because as far as supports go, what he has 290 move speed. I think that's
Yeah.
sort of high for sort of those ranges in intel supports. And just ulti someone to start a fight, stun hex, there, try and not die. It's pretty easy to play. You don't need to have the best positioning.
I personally think he's slightly better than Lena because he's got two definite disables. And if you pick up a Blink Dagger with him, you could pick up maybe 3 heroes with his stun, so...
Yeah, we've got AoE stun that you can actually click on a hero with, so it's not like you have to set it up, or you have to try and hit it, try and make sure it lands. You click on someone, and it'll land on at least one hero.
Yeah, and his ultimate doesn't have as low a cooldown, but I mean... Do you really need to be
Not
using it
much.
every 60 seconds?
No, I mean, it does more damage too, which is good. It's good early
Yeah.
ganker. But I think the big thing though is he has a little more health than Lena. He's not that squishy when you think of stuff like Lena, Rubik, Shadow Demon, Cuddle. He's a little more health than that, so
And they pick
it's a
up
little bit easier to play.
Bane as well, so maybe that's a preemptive in case the Dire picks it up as a counter? Unless they were planning on it, I don't know.
I think it's just a good hero. It's a good setup hero. Get Lena then to land a stun on top of it. He's got Fiend's Grip to lock down anyone who buys a BKB, which sort of is just what you do on carries. So it's good against most carries.
And so then the Radiant bans out a lot of the mid heroes. We see Puck, Queen of Pain, Tinker. Tinker, not
Yeah.
so popular these days.
Yes and no. I think it's still pretty popular. It's still pretty good. It's very popular in China. Just, I think.
He's
bit more
reasonably
split
easy to
pushing.
counter, I think, though. This is the only problem.
It's about split push. He's got a bit of team fight early, but if he really wants to get all his items up, it's a split push then.
Then on the Dire we're seeing maybe a bit of long lane and then a mid hero as well with Lone Druid, Windrunner and Templar Assassin.
I guess, yeah, they just don't want to deal with the TA against whatever they want to pick for mid.
10 seconds.
I don't know what they pick for mid. Maybe a Beastmaster. Beastmaster would be a great pick for the Dire here.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but also prevent the Dire from picking him up once again as well.
I feel Oh, I was thinking that the Dire would pick up the Beastmaster here. In their pick now. I think that's good.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a sensible pick for them. But then they...
Because Beastmaster can actually do okay against TA. You have your board to just take off refraction charges and your maxes and stuff. Like, it's not going to win the lane, but it's not going to lose the lane as hard as some heroes can against TA. And once you get a raw, doing something's got a kill. The TA.
They just banned the TA out, they haven't picked it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Alright. I don't know then.
I presume they're maybe going to put Bane mid, probably.
Dire team pick.
I don't think so at all. I think that's their tri lane there. Life's still a Bane leaner.
Yeah, possibly.
That's pretty cool.
Then Juggernaut's going to be their carry. So, I think he's a reasonable carry. He's, like, pretty decent in their tri lane.
He's going to try. He does fall off late, but so does Lifestealer. I think they're sort of even. They're good fighting carries early on, so they can fight and kill and do lots of damage early, and sort of scale late a bit. But they still lose out to any ultra late game carries like, I don't know, Gyro, Void, AM maybe, PA, PL, stuff like that.
Yeah, and he's also got the magic immunity
5
there.
seconds
He's got the
remaining.
wards, so that'll help him with pushing. If the pushing lineups that they decide, and the silencer. So you're probably right. Silencer's probably going to be going on a mid lane role here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. It's just, I think one of these teams is probably going to run an aggressive tri lane. Maybe, maybe not. And I think the idea is you support sit back, you have your carry up farming in the lane, and neither team can actually initiate on that carry. Because you have spin or rage to immediately follow out any initiation. And so they're just...
10 seconds remaining.
It's too hard to secure a kill on that, and then you have supports come in, counter-initiate.
Remaining.
I think if I'm both these teams, I'm just going to run a defensive tri lane.
Running a defensive tri lane is a lot easier. I mean, you're not locked in then to trying to get kills the whole time.
Team pick.
So you can just sit
Exactly.
back and farm. And the
Yeah,
Shadow Fiend is the last pick. Interesting.
That's interesting. Shadowfiend's one of those heroes you have to know how to play. You have to be good at landing your raises. Otherwise, you're not going to be very good.
Yeah, definitely a glass cannon. So if things start to
Yeah.
go badly, he's just going to be a useless hero.
Yeah, exactly. If you get, so I'd like to see the Radiant run defensive tri lane here, and if they don't get contested at maybe level 2, maybe like 1 minute in the game, send Smoke Gang, the Bane laner, to try and kill this Shadow Fiend. It's a great way to shut him down.
And that as well,
10
if
seconds remaining.
Silencer picks up Glaze, will give him an early advantage with the intelligence as well. Give him some extra
Yeah.
damage for last hitting.
Remaining.
I think the Shadow Fiend can get rune control pretty easily, so I think the Shadow Fiend can actually dominate this lane. Because his razors don't cost that much mana, so if he gets those spells on him, he can just cast a raise down the creep wave, the silent, go pick up a rune. Like, I don't think there's any way Silencer can contest the runes.
Yeah, Silencer's pretty slow, so...
Yeah, if anything, the Shadow Fiend might actually be a counter pick for the Silencer mid. If it is, it's a good pick.
Bottle as well isn't that great on Silencer, so... I mean,
Yeah, I'm
it
not
helps
sure.
out, but can't really use.
I'm not sure I didn't go for bottle. Maybe I suppose we need to bottle Crow. If he goes to bottle, he'll need to bottle Crow to just stay in the lane, because he's not going to get any of the runes. The Shadow Fiend plays right and doesn't get ganked or doesn't pushes the lane at the right time. He can get all the runes and then just sort of destroy the Silencer.
As well, if he gets enough kills, it's gonna be very hard for people like the Juggernaut to have enough mana to be using all of his spells. Maybe not so much the Darkseer.
Sorry, what?
If he gets a lot of
you
kills
mean-
on
you
say
mean
like
the
the
Silencer,
Juggernaut, yeah,
Silencer,
he'll be
exactly.
stealing all the intelligence. So it's gonna make things a bit difficult.
It's true. Do you know how much int gets stolen early on?
I think
Let's see how to
it's
find that
just
out.
base 2, isn't it, the whole time? Yeah,
Okay,
2 intelligence
so
every
whatever-
time. So you only need one level in there for it to start doing its work.
Okay. That's interesting, because a couple of ints stolen early on a Juggernaut is big. Right? So Juggernaut doesn't...
He's only
have
starting
enough
off with
mana.
14, yeah.
Yeah, and it sort of... If you get a couple of kills from the Silence on the Juggernaut early, that can be huge. That can mean, even with a stick or whatever, or some points in stats, you can't spin an ulti. Or, like, you can't spin a healing ward. Which I think you still can do. So I think that's big. That could be very useful. But I think come late game, he's going to have enough int that he's not really going to worry. It's not like Juggernaut has that many spells. But early, that can be a big deal.
Yeah, unless they really start to snowball, he probably should be okay, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll quickly call out Who's Who since I ran out of time last time since it was such an action-packed game. Alright, Mino is going on the Silencer, Cathified on the Lena, Sarah Connor on the Lifestealer, Sophie Cub, that's an awkward name, on the Bane, and L on the Bounty Hunter. Meanwhile, on the Dire we got HUEHUE on the Keeper of Light, which I might just call HUE, perhaps.
I
Might be
think
a bit
that's
easier. Rather than creepy pedophile laugh. EJ on the Darkseer, Liz Bean on the Lion, Penstalio on the Juggernaut, and Yifanle, maybe? I'll just call him Yif, it's gonna be easier, on the Shadow Fiend. So yeah, it looks like pretty much the lanes we were predicting. Darkseer is gonna be long lane, tri-lane bottom.
Yeah, and see 2 defensive tri-lanes, that's what I thought would happen. And I think this could be good. Because this opens up the Radiant team to send their supports mid and gank that Shadow Fiend. And that's what you need to do. Like, Shadow Fiend's he's a very strong mid by himself. So you need to gank him, which is easy to do. And he doesn't have any wards defensive protecting him, so...
I think probably the
Darkseer
Darkseer's gonna have an easier time with this long lane since he's gonna be able to use the Iron Shells to farm. Whereas...
Yeah, though, they can zone him out here. So if they're stacking and pulling right, and with one hero then zoning out that Darkseer, he sort of played perfectly, he won't get any experience. But
That's true, but Keeper of the Light
not the simplest thing to do.
has already picked up Sentry Wards, so they're gonna very easily be able to keep this Bounty Hunter out of the lane if they want to.
Yes. Yeah, that's true too. I think that's what you see, sort of what the flavour is at the moment, is you have send your Darkseer actually into the jungle to sort of kill the easy camp a couple of times, stack the big camp, kill that once, get level 2 or level 3, and then you send it to the long lane.
And
once he has
Bounty
Iron Shell and Surge.
Gonna get caught out.
He's getting Surge at rank 1.
Yeah, he's playing it safely here.
Yeah. What do you have to do? Did he block up his creep wave? Why is that taking so long to get?
Yeah, he did a very good block there. I mean, how far... Wow.
Yeah. It's a very good block. This Bounty was getting zoned out a bit. Some Sentry Wards.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a rough time here. I mean, if they
let me
want
see,
to,
they
placing a
do
ward here, or even here, they're gonna be push him all the way back to here.
Yeah. We've got a pool happening.
Oh, but they've already used them. Yeah, that's a good point.
2 wasted. What? They're not wasted. They stopped the camp from being watered? Oh no, Bounty Hunter didn't even place the wards down. He just body blocked it, I think, and made them think. I don't know what he did, actually.
No, he was standing around here, so I think they must have thought he did place the ward. And then
they must have
they
clicked on
just
hero,
couldn't
then.
find it.
Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. Well, that's not a big deal, but it means at 3 minutes he's going to be able to ward that and we'll have to buy more sentries.
Yeah, which is a bit frustrating for the Radiant team.
Oh, we see that. This is interesting. The Silencer can always cast his Curse of the Silent on the Shadow Fiend just before or just after he gets enough mana to raise, and he won't actually be able to raise.
Yeah, it's going to be very annoying for him, especially if he puts the last word on there. That does a lot of damage early game.
Yeah.
I mean, that does the damage either way. Like, from my understanding of it,
Yeah, I think it does. It absolutely. It just doesn't disarm too.
just a pretty jerk move, really.
Yeah, so that means you can't last 3 seconds too. 4 seconds. Yeah.
So Bounty Hunter playing it safe. Bounty Hunter playing it pretty safe here, just hiding in the jungle. Not the jungle, just near the secret shop. But now at a mana, so she's not going to be able to go invisible again.
Good night.
Yeah, both teams just playing it safe.
Top tower is under attack.
Lifestealer leading the board in terms of last hits. Picking up an early boots, so possibly looking to go aggressive if possible.
Yeah.
And I may have said possible twice.
There's a common build that lets people go on the life stealing out, which is just phase straight into drums. Call it the race car build, because you can just... I think you get like 5-10 movement speed or something really early.
Oh,
and
wow.
You can stick on people. You get phase drums.
Well, that allows you to be aggressive as well as escape pretty
Yeah.
early on. Although,
Yeah, you can phase jumps and omelet.
hasn't put a point into rage yet. Possibly just because it's up against the Darks there.
Yeah, I think that's why. He doesn't need it. Like, it's not like he's in any danger. But
Shadowfiend's having a real rough time here. Having to use his bottle. Possibly gonna have to keep bottle crowing or go for a runes.
he's gonna get all the runes though, so he's gonna get this rune top too as well. It's a regen, which is fine. Like, so he can push the wave now. Which he's gonna do. Yeah, and just go straight for it. He wants to. Like,
So
he
this
knows
be
it's top.
experience is losing out
Yeah,
on
and so he's... well, not even actually. He's gonna push this wave now with 2 raises. Right? Right?
him.
Apparently not. What's he doing? Push rave with your razors, then go get rune. Whatever.
Bottom lane Lux here, take a bit of damage
Silencer
here.
went bottom for the rune.
Light Strike Array missing,
Guess
open
wrong.
wound's gonna slow him though, Nightmare... A bit wasted.
Has he surged? He hasn't surged yet. No,
yeah.
that was a misplay. I think they needed to save that nightmare for when he surged.
Radiant's
that would've been a bit
bottom
more
tower
sensible.
is under attack.
I'll save the open wound. I'll use the open wounds to make. So.
And Light Strike Array, just as Nightmare's about to run out, but they scared him off a little bit, so that's something at least.
Yeah, I think.
He's already got his Soul Ring though, so he's gonna be getting regen as much as he wants.
Yeah, there's gonna be plenty of Iron Shells, gonna be plenty of.
And a Smoke Gang coming out with both...
Oh, whoa.
Is under attack.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's what I want to see happen from the Radiant, not the Dire. Still good, but miss out because I think the setup is going to be pushing the wave more. So he looks so gankable now on this side.
Unfortunately, both the supports just leeching XP down bottom.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. Stack goes. Oh, they've just pulled. Never mind.
The Shadow Fiend doing very well mid, picking up a lot of damage early. Only just second on the last 69 here.
Yeah.
Despite a lot of harass.
So we're talking about Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, he's always going to win this lane. Like, I think it's no surprise that he's sort of way ahead of the Silencer. Because he can just push the lane and go for runes. Not really worried. Like, he doesn't really care about the Silencer's harass. He has his bottle, it's always refilled. He's been lucky he's got one of the runes watered at all times. He knows what the rune is. Always.
To be honest, I'm not sure he really needs to go for the runes. He could probably just sit in lane and bottle crow and get more gold.
Having the runes is really helpful. And like, sort of, he's barely missing any experience anyway.
That's true.
Like, he's like a couple hundred experience out. And I think that was from the one time he went for the rune without pushing the wave first. And he has the raises to be able to push the wave. So it's no big deal. Actually, with this Invis rune, I would almost like to see him skill his ultimate, and then go for a kill on the Silencer. Like, he has the mana to do it. If he leveled up, he can skill his ultimate now, and then just go camp at the top of this hill with the Invis rune, let out an ultimate at the right time, then a couple of raises and you get a kill.
Silencers are
Just
playing
dodge that.
reasonably
Radiant's top tower is under
safely
attack.
though, so I'm not sure he'd go out that far. Meanwhile, bottom lane, are we going to see a gank
He
here?
might, if he thought the Silencer, if he thought the Shadow Fiend was...
Here you go, Trap comes
coming
out,
someone else.
and
Oh,
Light
good
Strike
luck with
Array,
Array.
Dragon Slave,
I don't think
nothing.
they're gonna get the skill.
Yeah, oh, here we go,
Oh,
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Gonna finish it off, I
Played.
think.
What's this bounty gonna do now? Yes.
Ah, yes, and Lena finishing it off with Light Strike Array. Very nice stuns by her.
Don't know why she skilled her Fiery Soul now.
Hey,
Don't think that's the way to go.
don't go ragging on the Fiery Soul, it's alright.
Probably not at level 3.
Maybe.
You really want her nukes. You really want her nukes to be maxed.
She's probably not going to be auto-attacking too much right now.
No. That's actually not the worst thing. So I think Kathy's fairly new at this game. I think someone's probably taught her that it's generally a good idea to get one rank of all your skills and then start maxing one, which isn't a bad thing to learn. Like, I'd say probably on most heroes, that's good. Lena isn't one of those heroes, though.
And if she wasn't in a tri lane, if she was in a dual lane, or even like maybe solo mid, it would definitely be the right choice, I think, to help with getting some kills for like.
I still don't think
creeps.
so. She does no damage early on, so having that attack speed doesn't really do anything. Like, it does scale well, so it's worth getting one rank in it, maybe, because then it doesn't scale as well. And it's very useful to have the move speed. So that's good in that once you've cast both your nukes in a fight, you then have 400 and something movement speed to be able to run away and not die. That's good. But you want your nukes to do damage.
She's got no mana
So you
regen
want
though,
max them.
so I mean at the very least, Light Strike Array leveling that up's not going to help too much. If she's not going to be able to cast it anyway.
That's true. Still, as a tri-lane support, you want to have clarities, and you want to sort of
true.
just not use your spells that often unless you're getting kills. And so against only the Darkseer, if you're only using your spells to get kills on the Darkseer, you're not going to run out of mana that much.
I think Purge is a really huge fan of it. I think he always gets like 1 point in it.
Really?
I think so. I know he really loves the spell. I don't know when he levels it up.
Yeah. Like, I can absolutely see you leveling it up at level 10? Get one rank in it? Maybe even before. Maybe get one rank in Lightning Strike Array, because the stun doesn't change. Max your Dragon Slave, and then get one rank in Fiery Soul. I could maybe see that working as well. Like, I can't help but think that you're missing the damage now. And it doesn't give you any damage. What it gives you is it lets you chase a little bit. And it lets you run away. Like, the attack speed bonus is pretty much useless at the moment, but the move speed bonus is good.
Yeah, but no, we'll let it go this time.
I'm not sure. If there's a reason you get it, I'd like to hear it. It might be good. Maybe there's some next level stuff going on, but I don't understand. Just not sure. What's happening in this? Where's this pause? So stuffed, yeah?
Someone's disconnected.
Oh, I see. He's joining on.
Who might be online? I'll have a look. No, they're still offline at the moment. But they've had Steam for 7 years.
That's interesting. Let me see. How long have I had Steam for? I haven't checked.
Ooh, I think I've had it for 8.
8? Oh god. How do you find
Yeah,
that?
I'm old. You just go to your Steam profile. I think to be fair, like 6 of those years were just maybe Counter-Strikes, so...
What?
I think 6
Oh
years
god,
were...
I've only had it for 6. That's not good.
Young'uns.
Yeah, let's just scrub, yeah. I don't remember what the first game was. I think it was Orange Box, I think.
Oh yeah. I was gonna get that for ages. Now I'm sort of glad I didn't since Team Fortress 2 was free.
Oh, I see. Yeah, this is back before so you got Portal and stuff like that. I had all those games.
Yeah. I think I already had Half-Life 2 as well, so...
But
Like when the Orange Box came out, I was like, well I've already got Half-Life 2, so I'm just gonna get it for Team Fortress 2 and Portal.
yeah,
Gift the Half-Life 2 to someone else.
I think I might have got it as a gift. I remember.
Lifestealer has 2 Gloves of Haste, that's interesting.
Let me see. Yeah, armlet
Along
piss.
with Treads.
Along with trends.
So possibly gonna see a Midas and also... Yeah,
I think it's an armlet and a Midas. So it's very strange to get your treads before finishing your Midas. Not sure why he did that. Maybe it was a mistake. He accidentally bought items. Oh, maybe he thought he was going to die. Was he ever in a position to die?
Maybe thought he was gonna get a kill and thought the extra move speed, I don't know.
Maybe he had like... maybe he had the shop open, was about to die, and quickly bought 3 gloves of haste by mistake, and then couldn't sell them because he was dead. Except that didn't actually happen. It says he died. I don't know. So it's good. Armament Midas, good build. Just means his armament's gonna be a little slow. It means his mind's gonna be a little slow. But that's not the worst.
And I gotta say, boring couriers this game. Not impressed.
Yeah, just playing on vanilla donkeys. That's not.
I got a vanilla donkey and a naked Greevil. I know determined Greevil, so I think it's got maybe 1 or 2 essences in there.
Did he reset sport?
Laying down a knowledge bomb.
Yes.
Well, almost everyone's got boots already.
It's 8 minutes in. That's not nice. Oh, Lion doesn't. But is that on the courier?
And doesn't either. Oh, but he's got his on the in his stash.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce the name.
It might be.
Oh, isn't that a Brazilian thing? Wait. I think that's a
I got no
Brazilian
idea.
thing. Pretty sure it's a Brazilian thing.
They're old news. It's Russians now, isn't it?
I think a Brazilian's still a big thing for Americans. Like, Europe doesn't like the Russians in their games. America doesn't like the Brazilians in their games.
I think a lot of US East gets Europeans though, because I think maybe you get under 50 ping from US East on Europe, or on US East in Europe.
It
I
might be
have
under
heard.
100. Really? You get under 50?
It got damn good internet in Europe.
Yeah, I suppose.
Was it Weapus and
What?
Cyborg Matt was saying that?
Maybe then.
What's Keeper of the Light doing? Is he stacking over here, or is he just getting kills?
He is eliminating this stack of stuff, this easy stack that he's done. Get some last hits.
Well, that's not too bad.
Kathy laying down the knowledge bombs. Yeah.
Although, of course, you need to have console already enabled.
Yeah.
Which I do, because I'm a nerd.
Console is amazing. Oh, of course you have console enabled. Otherwise, how do you look at how much damage you did after your game?
You need to know how far distances are.
Hmm? Oh, I just brought up my
Hey,
console.
here we go.
And I'm getting a million errors for error, bone access not allowed, entity 4417 class.
Huh, mine says the same thing. For Nevermore.
I think that's a patch. Oh, for Nevermore, what? I don't know if it's for Nevermore.
It says on it.
Oh, mine doesn't.
Bone access not allowed, brackets, entity, blah blah blah, NPC, Dota Hero Nevermore. Ah,
Oh,
for
mine
every
says,
bone access.
mine says base NPC tower.
Oh,
So I guess I don't know if bone access is to
curious.
towers?
Alright, but now we're back.
Some raises silencer. I mean, Nevermore. Where's those things? Go up. I'll probably return.
Also, I'm not too sure about him keeping his treads and agility here. Probably in strength would be easier.
Agility's fine. If he's good at tread switching, then that's not a problem. But he's gonna see this bounty on here.
Oh, very unfortunate there.
Especially, I think that was bad timing too.
He
Because
just put down that ward, yeah.
I think the bounty doesn't even know there's a sentry ward there.
He's got to assume it. I think the creeps attacked him. And he was invisible, so...
I thought he was out of invis there and just re-invised.
I think he was invis, I'm not 100% sure. Ping's coming out. Not sure why, because there's nothing there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I think we see here now the great effort the Dire supports have done. So this Juggernaut's level 8 because the supports have just been pulling. Well, here the Lifesteal's only level 6 because they've been sapping a lot of lane experience.
He's picked up a ring of health though. I'm not sure that was the right choice. Possibly should have just finished off his phase boots.
Yeah.
I don't know about the whole... I mean, the it used to be a really popular build to go Battle Fury, but I'm not sure that's really the best way to use Juggernaut.
As a carry, I think it is. So if you don't have any other carries, you want him to farm. So getting a Battle Fury early means he can farm faster and also still do damage. I think on farming heroes it's good. But sort of, if your Juggernaut is your offensive tri-lane or something, and you have another safe lane farming hero, then you can just go an item early, it lets you kill. Like drums or something then.
Unless you're really pushing though, while you're farming the jungle, the splash damage isn't really going to give you that much.
Radiant's top tower is
Just going to push out your lane and you don't really want to.
It helps you farm so much faster. Like, it's really underestimated how much faster it helps you farm. But you can clear waves faster, get more hits, last hits, you can clear the jungle faster and get more last hits. Like, it's big. And then it's still good damage. Good regen, stay in lane. Like, it doesn't really help you fight, but it does help you stay in lane and farm better. So I don't mind it.
Not just having a huge amount of trouble getting last hits. He's coming third on the last hits denies board, so he's doing alright.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Only Lifestealer and Shadow Fiend above him.
The Shadow Fiend, yeah.
Who's diving the tower here? Looks like he's going to get a kill, yes, on Silencer.
Yeah, he did.
tower is under attack.
Reasonably easily as well.
Blade. Yeah, he got lots of gold, and then
Didn't even
got
use
all
his
the
magic
souls
wand.
up. Yeah, that's not that much, only 7 charges. That's only a bit over 100 health. But having a haster in too, I think that helped. Landed a bunch of razors. Got the kill.
Radiant's
That's interesting. This lifesteal's gonna go for his armlet before his Midas. Maybe this isn't a Midas actually. I think it's not.
What else are we building though?
Maelstrom. You can go armlet Maelstrom,
of course.
which is still a very good build. Phase armlet Maelstrom. Wait, you went treads. Okay, not even phase. That's interesting. I mean, he doesn't have that much movement speed, which could be an issue. Because with lifesteal, you really want to stick on things.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this. I mean, if he rushes his Basher next after getting a Maelstrom,
Radiant's top
maybe
tower.
it'll pay off and he could sell it later, but I don't know.
No, you turn the Maelstrom into Majol, and you just use it because lifesteal needs lots of attack speed. And have someone else buy AC. Maybe you bounty hunter buys the AC.
He could possibly, though, get his Basher slightly earlier if he has the treads, but I don't think it's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
Structures are fortified.
I don't know. Bash is sort of a really, it's a later game item, I think, on lifestealers now. Lots of lifestealers, or most lifestealers now favour Maelstrom, Majol, probably getting a Basher early. And then you get an Abyssal Blade later, just so that you can lock down one of their heroes in BKB. It's not, because until you have the speed, that Basher isn't that good on a lifestealer.
Well, meanwhile, mid lane, he's going to be charging it again, but possibly not going to get it. This time he's used his ultimate, silenced, and he's taking a lot of tower damage, but no, he's able to get one right click, but yeah, it's going to die in return.
It does.
Radiant's middle
Still, he comes out the
tower
better
is
there,
under
getting
attack.
the experience.
Yeah, you got the experience there. The bad side is that he actually did lose the souls.
Yeah,
Often
that's
what
true.
can happen on a on a Shadow Fiend is you can pick up kills with your ultimate after you've actually died, and so then the souls that you lose, a lot of them actually get replenished.
Oh, that's good. Plus, I mean, if you can get them from creeps, you can build them up pretty quickly again.
Yeah, I think he can build them pretty fast anyway. It's not like he's going to put in that much trouble.
And he has got a Shadow Blade now as well,
Radiant's
so he's
top
gonna
tower
probably
is
be
under
looking
attack.
to roam around a
He'll
bit
be
and get
looking
some
to
kills.
gank, which he can do. And so this
Darkseer,
Darkseer might
yeah.
be in trouble.
Dire's
I can
Oh,
search
no.
away. I think
Here
Bane
we go.
was
Keep it light.
Lena wasn't in range.
You can see Shadow Fiend as well as Lion. So
Yeah,
4
they can
heroes
defend
down
this
here.
tower. I think they can. Even though 2 of them are tracked.
Shadow Fiend is
Oh,
invis.
this could be dangerous for the Lifestealer here.
He'll be doing a lot of damage here. Is he gonna use his ultimate?
First, that's not the right
Doesn't need
target
to.
to infest into. I think that was a bit of a misplay there. Sort of, when you want to infest into targets to gain your health back, you want to infest into targets that have lots of health.
Yeah, Dire able to pick up 4 kills in quick succession.
I think that actually I didn't quite understand the infestability. So you actually only get health back when you infest into a creep. If you infest into a hero, you don't get any health.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Possibly just a panic move there.
Yeah, I think so too. Often hard to keep a cool head there when you're gonna die. Quick, infest in something. Oh shit, the hero I'm infested in doesn't have much health. Quick, better get out. Guys.
No, Shadow Fiend does a lot of damage as well right now, so...
Yeah, it's big. He did well mid. Has lots of kills. 5 kills now. That's huge. Let's look at the net worth. Yeah, he's top of the net worth by a big margin.
Possibly going to be picking up, I don't know, Chrysalis maybe? Yasha?
I think BKB, but maybe I'm wrong about that.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yasha's alright too. Like, Yasha into Manta's pretty good.
Depends how he's using the Shadow Blade, I guess. I mean, all he needs to be worried about is Lena and,
Yeah, what
Bane.
you do is you use the Shadow Blade to get a setup for your ulti. You Shadow Blade in, and then cast your ulti, and you won't actually lose the invis until a fraction of a second before the ulti goes off. So that's why everyone buys the Shadow Blade and Shadow Fiend.
So it's possible he's not particularly going to be needing the BKB. I mean, it doesn't do anything against Silence's Glaives of
Radiant's
Wisdom,
top
does it?
tower is under
I
attack.
think that's pure
but
damage.
He's not worried about that either. He's worried about
There we
the
go,
stuns
Lena getting
coming
caught
from
out
Lena. Like, he's worried about stuns from Lena, silences,
Nightmare.
sort of spells. Yeah, Nightmare, Brain
Stuns
Sap.
coming out, looks like they're going to catch the
Bounty
Bane.
Natural.
Yes, very nice.
Just like, it blocks all that nuke. Like, blocks open wounds, sort of stuff like that. It just lets him make sure he can just sit in a team fight and just hit things. Since he has that much damage, he generally trade efficiently with heroes when he's just hitting them.
But it looks like it's going to be living life dangerously and has picked up a Chrysalis. And now it's just going to
okay.
dive here.
Yeah, he
Using his
just
double
one-
damage rune to good
He
effect.
basically one-shotted that silencer from like 2/3 health with a crit. That was big. Got mech'd up too.
Yeah, Dire team definitely on a roll here. Not sure how the Radiant team's going to be able to counter
Radiant's
this.
middle tower has
I
fallen.
think they needed to get that Shadow Fiend mid, otherwise we were just going to win against Silencer too easily. Now he's such a big problem.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have trouble slowing
Maybe
his
that ulti
momentum.
going off.
Doing a lot of damage here.
We actually had a Radiant Ward there.
Lena using Laguna Blade though to pick up the Lion. Shadow Fiend finishing off last year, and Juggernaut able to pick up that Lena as well.
Yeah, he's doing alright. Not doing too bad. More farm than Lifestealer now. I mean, yeah, we saw there just exactly why Shadow Fiend is such a big counter to Lifestealer. Because it's a hero that does a lot of damage and doesn't have that much health. That's where Lifestealer really shines, with his Feast. So Lifestealer is great against heroes that have a lot of health, because he does a lot of bonus damage. And against Shadow Fiend, it's not so good. Especially if you can get Lifestealer locked down somehow, so you can hit him from range.
Juggernaut as well in that respect, I suppose. He does a fair bit of damage, also low health.
Yeah, he's alright as too. I mean, he's got sort of, once Rage expires, he's got a good ultimate spin. I mean, you can get away with phase boots. He does alright too. But it's sort of, with melee, it's melee. early game, I wouldn't favour the Juggernaut at being able to trade with the Lifestealer as efficiently as the Shadow Fiend can. Because just look at the damages. Shadow Fiend has like 210 damage versus the Juggernaut, who has, I don't know, 130. The Lifestealer has about the same, I think. No, just 90. Maybe more when this pops his armlet. A bit over 100.
Yeah, things not looking too good for the Shadow Fiend here. He's picked up some dust, probably trying to look to get the Shadow Fiend, but I'm not sure it's going to be particularly helpful. Especially if he's using it to initiate.
Oh, I see this Lifestealer. I want to see some Lifestealer bombs. So what I want to see is maybe a Bounty Hunter, take a Lifestealer in him, go hunting for heroes in the jungle, see what you can pick up.
Still, if things go wrong, that Juggernaut probably could turn things around with an Omnilash, if it's well timed.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. It's not. Right now they don't have much vision. Being a bit harmful. Like, they have vision of their own jungle, which I suppose is useful actually at the moment because Shadowfiend's farming in it. But...
yeah, Juggernaut's waiting there to pick someone off, but he's been spotted. It's not going to deter him though, he's still going to hang there.
We didn't notice. He's AFK. Not the best place to go AFK.
A little bit dangerous. Sansa possibly going to be... no, he's going to fall back. Cottle Blast
Yeah,
not doing very much at all.
Sansa's looking raw at the moment. Doesn't have much at all. I think a problem.
No, although he can snowball if he picks up enough
bottom
intelligence, but I don't think
attack.
he's going to get the chance.
No, he's just... like...
Shadow Fiend just right-clicking that Lifestealer. Doesn't even have a chance to get close enough. And Bane falling very quickly as well.
Being stunned. This could be a
Bounty Hunter
idea.
taking quite a bit of damage here. And Shadow Fiend going to charge in. Is he going to use his ultimate?
Radiant's bottom
No, and GG is already called.
Yeah.
Which,
We get a Daedalus there.
probably fair enough.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower.
So definitely once again an outdraft by the Dire team there.
Yeah, we're seeing in a lot of these games the clear Dire advantage.
Radiant's
I
bottom
think we're
tower
seeing
is under
inherent in Dota.
Oh yeah, that 1% makes all the difference.
Dire too strong.
Why the hell would you put Roshan there? It's unfair.
Exactly.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well,
Radiant's
very well
bottom
played to the
barracks are
Dire.
under
Congratulations, guys. Thank you once again, Raymond, for casting with me. It has been quite a pleasure.
attack. Dire's top tower is under. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Alright, I've been HUEHUE. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. If you're not watching this on Twitch, I'm at twitch.tv/HUEHUE. If you are watching it on Twitch, you can check me out on YouTube. Search Kinda Awesome or Dota is Hard and it'll come up. Check me out at Twitter, HUEHUE with 1L, because I can't spell, and I also write at Kinda Awesome and Team Dignitas. Thank you very much, and good night.